Welcome back to the Coins channel, your ultimate destination for everything rare, valuable, and collectible in the world of coins. Today, we're diving deep into a truly fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the rare Lincoln penny. This coin is not just pocket change, it's a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and incredible investment potential. If you think all pennies are just 1 cent, think again. Some Lincoln pennies, especially the rare and unique ones, can fetch jaw-dropping prices on the market, with collectors paying tens of thousands, and in some cases, even hundreds of thousands of dollars for the right coin in pristine condition. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American coinage since it was first minted in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the decades, it has gone through numerous changes in design, metal composition, and minting techniques. The beauty of these pennies lies not only in their historical value but also in the rare errors and limited mintage variations that make certain pennies extremely sought after by collectors worldwide. Among these, the 1978 Lincoln pennies hold a unique place. While most 1978 pennies are common and widely circulated, there are special varieties and mint errors that have become rare collectibles over time. Coins from this era can carry a value far exceeding their face value, particularly if they are in mint state or have unusual characteristics that set them apart. Now, let's talk numbers because I know many of you are curious about the current market value of these rare Lincoln pennies. While a standard 1978 penny might still be worth just a cent or two, certain rare Lincoln pennies have been known to sell for amounts like $787,976.49 in exceptional cases. Yes, you heard that right, over $700,000 for a single penny. These figures might sound unbelievable, but in the world of coin collecting, rarity, condition, and historical significance drive prices to astonishing heights. Collectors are willing to pay these sums because owning a rare Lincoln penny is not just about possession, it's about owning a tangible piece of history that has survived over a century. The history of the Lincoln penny adds even more depth to its value. Initially designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has seen variations such as the wheat reverse, the memorial reverse, and the modern shield reverse. Each design tells a story, reflecting the era in which it was minted and the cultural context of the United States at that time. Collectors pay attention to every detail, the placement of the mint mark, the sharpness of the strike, and even tiny errors or anomalies that might have occurred during production. These seemingly minor details can make the difference between a coin worth just its face value and one worth an extraordinary fortune. Investing in rare Lincoln pennies can also be a fascinating journey. Unlike many other investments, coins are tangible, portable, and historically significant. The rarity of certain coins, like the highly sought-after varieties from 1978 and other key years, ensures that their value can appreciate dramatically over time. For collectors and investors alike, understanding the nuances of coin grading, authentication, and market trends is crucial. High-grade coins with excellent luster and minimal wear command the highest prices at auctions and private sales. Some coins even become legendary among collectors, achieving iconic status and fetching record-breaking sums. The allure of Lincoln pennies is not just about money, it's about connection. Holding a rare Lincoln penny is like holding a story in your hand, a story of a nation, its history, and the intricate craftsmanship of minting. Each scratch, each mark, and each sheen tells a tale that spans decades. Coin enthusiasts are drawn to these pieces not only for their monetary value but for the history and artistry they represent. Many collectors spend years hunting for a specific coin, carefully evaluating every potential find to ensure authenticity and quality. This dedication makes collecting Lincoln pennies an exciting and rewarding hobby, blending history, art, and investment. Now, if you're considering diving into the world of rare Lincoln pennies, it's important to know what to look for. Focus on high-grade coins, coins with known rare errors, and those from limited mintage years. A penny with perfect luster, no circulation marks, and exceptional eye appeal can make a dramatic difference in value. Professional grading services are an essential resource for serious collectors, ensuring that your coin's authenticity and quality are verified before placing it on the market. Many collectors also track auction results, rare coin dealer inventories, and historical sales data to make informed decisions about buying and selling. Let's take a moment to imagine the thrill of discovering a rare Lincoln penny tucked away in a jar of loose change or inherited from an older relative. It's moments like these that make coin collecting so exhilarating. One penny could transform a casual collector into a passionate numismatist overnight. Stories of ordinary people stumbling upon coins worth hundreds of thousands of dollars are more common than you might think, and they are a testament to the excitement and unpredictability of the coin market. Collectors are also increasingly aware of the long-term investment potential of rare Lincoln pennies. Unlike some other collectibles that may fluctuate wildly, high-grade rare coins have shown a remarkable ability to retain and grow in value over time. Historical significance, limited supply, and collector demand all play a role in ensuring that these pennies remain highly sought after. For investors, owning a rare Lincoln penny is not just about today's market value, it's about participating in a market that has proven to be resilient and profitable over decades. The story of rare Lincoln pennies continues to evolve. As more collectors enter the market, competition increases, and the demand for exceptional coins rises. Even pennies from more recent years can achieve remarkable prices if they exhibit unusual characteristics or mint errors. For instance, a 1978 penny with a rare die variety or a misstrike could suddenly become a centerpiece of a collector's portfolio, commanding a price far beyond expectations. The market rewards those who can identify rarity and appreciate the historical and artistic significance of these coins. In conclusion, rare Lincoln pennies are much more than small coins in your pocket. They are historical artifacts, investments, and pieces of art all rolled into one. Whether you are a seasoned collector, an investor, or someone who simply appreciates the stories behind coins, rare Lincoln pennies offer an unmatched experience. The 1978 Lincoln pennies, in particular, remind us that even seemingly ordinary coins can hide extraordinary value. Remember, in the world of coin collecting, patience, knowledge, and passion are your greatest allies. So keep hunting, keep learning, and who knows, the next rare penny you find could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Coins channel for more in-depth explorations of rare coins, current market trends, and fascinating numismatic stories. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to uncover a treasure that could change your collection forever. Stay curious, stay passionate, and remember, every coin tells a story, and some of those stories are priceless. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of rare Lincoln pennies, coins that have captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike. Among these coins, there are some that are not just rare, they are extremely valuable, and in today's video, we'll explore one of the most sought-after examples from the year 1981. We'll talk about its history, what makes it so special, and why collectors are willing to pay extraordinary amounts for it. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was created to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the years, the penny has seen subtle changes in design, composition, and minting process, but few coins stand out like the rare issues of the late 20th century. In particular, certain 1981 Lincoln pennies have gained a cult following due to errors, minting quirks, or extremely limited circulation numbers. What makes a coin rare? Rarity in coins can come from a variety of factors. Sometimes it's a misprint, like a double die where the image is stamped twice in slightly different positions, or a striking error that makes a coin unique. Other times, it's about low production numbers from a specific mint or coins that were accidentally saved in pristine condition. For the 1981 Lincoln penny, collectors have identified a few unique variations that can fetch astonishing prices in today's market. Some of these pennies are valued not in the hundreds, but in the tens of thousands, with exceptional examples reaching nearly $800,000 when sold at auctions or private sales. The market for rare coins is both fascinating and unpredictable. The value of a coin isn't just determined by its rarity, condition plays a massive role. Numismatists, or coin collectors, use a grading system ranging from poor to mint state, with mint state coins being in flawless, perfect condition. A 1981 Lincoln penny in mint state that also features a recognized minting error can be worth an astonishing $787,976.48, making it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Imagine holding a coin worth nearly $1 million in your hand. It's not just money, it's history, art, and legacy all rolled into one tiny piece of metal. The history of the Lincoln penny is equally compelling. When it was first minted, pennies were primarily made of copper. Over the years, due to changes in metal prices, pennies transitioned to copper-plated zinc, giving them a different weight and feel. Collectors pay close attention to these details because small differences can dramatically affect a coin's value. Some 1981 pennies have subtle differences in coloring, strike quality, or even slight errors in the inscriptions that make them extremely desirable. These small, almost imperceptible details can turn a coin from ordinary to extraordinary. Collectors all over the world are constantly hunting for these rare Lincoln pennies. Coin shows, auctions, and online marketplaces are buzzing with enthusiasts hoping to find the next big discovery. The thrill comes not just from owning a piece of history, but from knowing you possess something incredibly rare that may never come around again. The value of rare coins has consistently risen over time, with the market reflecting both historical significance and collector demand. What might have been a small treasure decades ago can now be a life-changing asset. For those looking to invest in rare coins, understanding the market is crucial. Coins like the 1981 Lincoln penny aren't just collectibles, they are investments. The most successful collectors study minting history, track auction results, and carefully inspect coins before buying. Professional grading services have emerged to certify coins, ensuring authenticity and helping buyers make informed decisions. A certified rare Lincoln penny is far more valuable than an uncertified one because buyers have confidence in what they are purchasing. The story behind these pennies also makes them fascinating. Imagine a coin minted in a small facility in 1981, which survived decades in someone's pocket or drawer, only to resurface as one of the most valuable coins in the world. Each scratch, each mark, and each gleam tells a story of time, usage, and preservation. Owning a coin like this is like holding a piece of living history, a tangible link to the past that carries both aesthetic beauty and financial value. It's not just about the money, though. Collectors often form deep emotional connections with rare coins. The thrill of discovering a hidden gem in a jar of pennies, the satisfaction of completing a rare set, and the joy of sharing these stories with fellow enthusiasts creates a community bound by passion and curiosity. The 1981 Lincoln penny is more than metal, it's a symbol of history, rarity, and human fascination with treasures that endure through time. If you're a beginner collector, starting with rare Lincoln pennies can be both educational and thrilling. Studying the details, learning about mint marks, and exploring the different variations will sharpen your eye for valuable coins. Over time, you'll start recognizing which pennies are ordinary and which might be rare. And when you finally hold a coin with a recognized error or exceptional quality, you'll understand why collectors are willing to pay such incredible sums. Even today, the market for rare coins is incredibly active. Auctions continue to break records, with rare Lincoln pennies from 1981 appearing in sales that make headlines. The combination of historical significance, rarity, and investor interest drives prices ever higher. Some collectors view these coins not just as collectibles, but as tangible assets that can appreciate over time, offering both beauty and financial security. In conclusion, the rare Lincoln penny from 1981 represents more than just currency, it is history, artistry, rarity, and investment all in one. Its journey from a minting press decades ago to potentially fetching nearly $800,000 today is a testament to the power of preservation, knowledge, and collector passion. Whether you are an experienced numismatist or just starting your collection, the story of the rare Lincoln penny is a fascinating adventure into the world of coins, history, and treasure that is sure to captivate anyone with a love for rare and valuable objects. Remember, every coin has a story, but only a few become legends. The 1981 Lincoln penny is one of them. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and who knows, you might just discover the next coin that will change your life forever. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of rare Lincoln pennies, those tiny pieces of history that can hold an astonishing amount of value. If you've ever stumbled upon an old penny in your pocket or a jar full of change, you might just be holding a hidden treasure worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Lincoln pennies, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, have been a beloved coin in American history for over a century. While most pennies you find are common, there are some rare editions that are highly sought after by collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike. One of the most interesting aspects of these pennies is the 1982 issue, which is often overlooked but can be surprisingly valuable under the right circumstances. The Lincoln penny has gone through many changes over the years, from the original wheat design to the modern Lincoln Memorial on the back, and finally the Union Shield design introduced in 2010. Coins minted in 1982 are especially fascinating because that year saw a major transition in the penny's composition. For the first time, pennies were struck in both copper and zinc. The traditional penny was made mostly of copper, but due to the rising cost of copper, the mint decided to reduce the copper content and coat a zinc core with a thin layer of copper. This created two different varieties of pennies in the same year, and collectors quickly realized that some coins were rarer than others depending on the metal composition and minting errors. Some of these 1982 pennies are now highly collectible because they have unusual characteristics. Coins with double strikes, off-center impressions, or other mint errors can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right buyer. Even ordinary 1982 pennies can be valuable if they are in perfect condition, known as mint state, with sharp details, no scratches, and a flawless surface. Coins that are in uncirculated condition or have been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC can fetch extraordinary prices at auctions. The market for rare Lincoln pennies has grown tremendously in recent years. As collectors search for coins to add to their portfolios, the demand for key dates, low mintage coins, and error coins has surged. Coins that were once worth a few dollars in change have now skyrocketed to values that can exceed tens of thousands of dollars depending on rarity and condition. For example, some 1982 Lincoln pennies with rare minting errors have been known to sell for over $700 to nearly $1,000, sometimes more if the coin is certified and in perfect condition. The excitement comes from the combination of historical significance, scarcity, and the thrill of finding a hidden gem. Collectors often emphasize that the year of the coin alone doesn't determine its value. Factors such as the mint mark, metal composition, and condition play an enormous role in pricing. A copper penny from 1982 with no visible wear is far more valuable than a worn coin, while zinc pennies from the same year may hold only a fraction of that value unless they exhibit rare minting errors. This makes the hobby both exciting and challenging, as collectors must carefully study coins to determine authenticity, composition, and quality. Beyond the 1982 pennies, there are many other rare Lincoln pennies that command high prices on the market. Coins from early years like 1909, 1914, and 1922 are extremely collectible. The 1909 SVDB penny, for example, is one of the most famous Lincoln pennies and can sell for tens of thousands of dollars in mint condition. Similarly, pennies from 1922 without a mint mark, or those with unusual die errors, attract serious collectors willing to pay significant sums. Even coins from later years, like the 1955 double-die penny, are iconic among collectors and investors, with prices that can reach hundreds of thousands depending on condition and provenance. The history behind Lincoln pennies adds to their allure. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, is honored on the obverse side of the coin, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. This historical significance makes these coins more than just currency. They are miniature pieces of American heritage. Collectors appreciate the artistry, the stories behind each coin, and the connection to history that each penny represents. If you are interested in entering the world of coin collecting or investing in rare pennies, it is crucial to learn about grading, authentication, and the market. Grading services evaluate the condition of a coin on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades indicating better condition. Authentication ensures that the coin is genuine, especially important for rare pennies with potential high value. Collectors should also pay attention to trends in the market, as demand for rare coins can fluctuate based on collector interest, economic conditions, and the discovery of new rare coins. many collectors also enjoy the thrill of hunting for coins in circulation. You never know when you might find a 1982 copper penny hidden among pocket change, or an older rare Lincoln penny in a jar of coins at a garage sale. The excitement of potentially discovering a coin worth hundreds or thousands of dollars makes the hobby incredibly rewarding. For those who prefer to invest in certified coins, auctions, online marketplaces, and coin shows provide opportunities to buy, sell, and trade coins with confidence. The current market value of rare Lincoln pennies continues to rise as collectors compete for the most desirable coins. Coins with unique characteristics, such as double dies, minting errors, and low mintage, are highly sought after. While a standard 1982 penny may be worth a few cents, rare varieties can fetch hundreds of dollars, and in some cases, professional auction sales have reached values close to $800 or more for the most exceptional examples. This makes Lincoln pennies not just a hobby but a potential investment opportunity for those who understand the market and carefully select their coins. In conclusion, rare Lincoln pennies are more than just coins, they are historical artifacts, investment opportunities, and fascinating collectibles. From the unique 1982 pennies with their copper and zinc variations to the early 20th century rarities and minting errors, these coins offer something for everyone. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey, understanding the history, rarity, and market value of Lincoln pennies is essential. Each coin tells a story, and every discovery has the potential to be extraordinary. Keep your eyes open, check your change, and treasure every penny. You might just be holding the next rare Lincoln penny worth a fortune. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of rare Lincoln pennies. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating insights into coins, history, and collectibles. Stay curious, stay passionate, and keep collecting. Today, we are dividing deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, uncover hidden treasures, and explore the stories behind the pennies that could be worth a small fortune today. If you love coins, history, and investment opportunities that are both exciting and profitable, you're in the right place. Today, we are going to explore one of the most sought-after coins in the United States, the rare Lincoln penny, with a special focus on the 1988 D penny, its history, its current market value, and why collectors are willing to pay thousands for this little copper treasure. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, has long been a favorite among collectors. Its timeless design, featuring the profile of one of America's most beloved presidents on one side, and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the other, makes it instantly recognizable. But while millions of pennies were minted over the decades, certain years and mint marks have become exceedingly rare, and those coins can fetch astonishing amounts of money in the market today. Among these, the 1988 D Lincoln penny has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The 1988 D Lincoln penny is particularly interesting because, at first glance, it seems ordinary. With a Denver mint mark, it appears like any other penny from that era. However, there are subtle details that make certain specimens highly valuable. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A penny that is uncirculated, retains its original luster, and shows no signs of wear or damage can command an impressive price from collectors who are willing to pay for perfection. For the 1988 D penny, some examples have been valued at over $787.97, and rare high-grade coins have even sold for numbers that seem unbelievable for a single cent. But why do people pay such prices for what seems like a simple penny? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand. Not all coins from 1988 D are rare. Millions were minted, yet only a small fraction survived in mint condition. Coins that are pristine, with no scratches, discoloration, or wear, are like tiny time capsules that capture history in its purest form. Collectors prize these coins because they represent a tangible connection to the past, a snapshot of American history, and an investment that can grow over time. The story of the Lincoln penny itself is filled with fascinating details. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's likeness. The decision to honor Abraham Lincoln was revolutionary at the time, as most coins featured allegorical figures rather than real historical leaders. The Lincoln penny has gone through multiple design changes over the decades, including modifications to the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, and in 2009, a special series celebrated the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the penny. Now, when we talk about the current market value of a 1988 D penny, it is essential to understand that prices can vary significantly based on condition and collector interest. A circulated penny, one that has spent years in pockets or cash registers, may only be worth its face value or a few cents above it. But a coin that is preserved in mint state, carefully stored and untouched, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The precise number fluctuates with market trends, collector interest, and even auctions where passionate enthusiasts compete to add rare specimens to their collections. Many collectors also look for subtle anomalies or errors that make a coin more unique. Variations in the strike, doubling, or even slight differences in the metal composition can increase a coin's value dramatically. While the 1988 D penny does not have the notorious errors that some coins are famous for, its scarcity in top condition and demand among collectors make it a valuable piece of history. Owning a rare Lincoln penny is more than just a financial investment, it is a connection to history. Holding a coin minted over 30 years ago, still shining as it left the mint, is a reminder of craftsmanship, of the people who designed and produced the coins, and of the millions of hands that have held them over time. For collectors, each penny tells a story, and rare coins like the 1988 D Lincoln penny are chapters in a much larger narrative that stretches back over a century. Investing in rare coins can also be exciting because the market is constantly evolving. Economic conditions, collector trends, and historical interest can all influence the price of a coin. For instance, coins that were once considered common can suddenly gain attention if a collector discovers a particularly high-grade specimen, or if the coin's design or history becomes more widely appreciated. This makes collecting rare Lincoln pennies not just a hobby, but a thrilling adventure where knowledge, patience, and careful observation are rewarded. For anyone starting in coin collecting, the 1988 D Lincoln penny represents an accessible yet potentially lucrative opportunity. It is a coin that most people recognize, easy to identify, yet one that holds the potential for significant value if obtained in the right condition. Learning to identify rare coins, understand grading, and properly store and preserve them is key to becoming successful in this fascinating field. Throughout the years, the Lincoln penny has been more than just currency, it has been a collector's passion, an educator's tool, and a symbol of American history. Its simple design, combined with subtle variations and rare high-grade specimens, has created a market where even a coin worth 1 cent can command hundreds or thousands of dollars. The 1988 D Lincoln penny is a prime example of this dynamic, showcasing how small objects can hold incredible historical and monetary value. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for these coins, scanning through rolls of pennies, visiting coin shows, and even searching through old jars of coins at home. The thrill of discovering a rare Lincoln penny in perfect condition is a story repeated countless times in collector communities, and it is this excitement that keeps the market alive and thriving. In conclusion, the rare Lincoln penny, and specifically the 1988 D coin, represents a fascinating intersection of history, artistry, and investment potential. With careful attention to condition, awareness of market trends, and an understanding of what makes certain coins stand out, collectors can not only enjoy the beauty and history of these small treasures but also potentially see a significant financial return. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out, rare Lincoln pennies are a reminder that even the smallest pieces of metal can carry incredible stories and value. If you are passionate about coins and want to learn more about the hidden treasures in your pocket change, make sure to subscribe to Coins and turn on notifications. Every week, we dive into the world of rare coins, share market insights, and uncover coins that are not just collectibles but pieces of history worth holding, studying, and sometimes, investing in. Remember, every penny has a story, and the rare Lincoln penny is a story that continues to captivate collectors around the world. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of rare Lincoln penny coins, a treasure for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Lincoln pennies have been an iconic part of American currency since their introduction in 1909, commemorating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Among these pennies, some years and mint marks have become incredibly rare and sought after, making them extremely valuable to collectors around the world. One such example is the 2004 Lincoln penny, which may seem modern but holds hidden potential for those who know what to look for. While most 2004 pennies are fairly common in circulation, there are certain variations, minting errors, and special coins that can fetch prices well above their face value. Coins with die errors, double strikes, off-center prints, or unique markings are especially prized. The rarity comes from limited production mistakes or special releases that make each coin unique. These pennies not only carry historical significance but also represent an investment opportunity for collectors. The value of a rare Lincoln penny can vary widely depending on its condition, rarity, and demand. Some pennies from the early 20th century in pristine condition have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auctions, while more common error pennies from recent years can also command hundreds of dollars. For example, certain 2004 Lincoln pennies with double dies or rare minting errors have been reported to reach prices up to $787 or even higher depending on the collector's market at the time. Each coin has its own story, which adds to its allure and collectible appeal. The 2004 Lincoln penny, like many other modern coins, features the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union shield on the reverse. While these coins are mass-produced for everyday use, minting errors can occur during production at the Philadelphia or Denver mints, and these errors create valuable variations that collectors eagerly hunt for. The history of Lincoln pennies goes beyond just their face value. These coins reflect changes in American society, art, and culture over more than a century. Early Lincoln pennies, especially those made from 1909 to 1958 with the wheat ears design, are among the most valuable today, particularly if they are in uncirculated condition or possess unique minting characteristics. Even in modern times, the allure of rare coins remains strong. Many collectors focus on spotting small differences that make a coin extraordinary, such as slight shifts in the design, doubled lettering, or unusual textures. These subtle variations can turn an ordinary penny into a highly sought-after collectible. The market for rare Lincoln pennies is driven by scarcity and collector demand. Coins with historical significance, pristine condition, or unusual characteristics often appreciate in value over time, making them an attractive option for both new and experienced collectors. When it comes to selling or purchasing a rare penny, it is important to have the coin authenticated and graded by a professional numismatist or a reputable grading service. This ensures that the coin's value is accurately represented and provides confidence to buyers and sellers in the marketplace. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of coin collecting, rare Lincoln pennies offer a fascinating glimpse into history, artistry, and investment potential. Each coin carries a piece of American heritage, and discovering a rare penny can be an exciting experience. The thrill of the hunt, combined with the possibility of significant financial gain, makes collecting rare Lincoln pennies a rewarding hobby. From historical coins minted over a century ago to modern coins with unique errors, each Lincoln penny has its own story and potential value. Collectors are constantly searching for coins that stand out due to their rarity, condition, or distinctive features. The fascination with Lincoln pennies is not just about money, it is about connecting with history, appreciating craftsmanship, and celebrating the legacy of one of America's most beloved presidents. Over the years, the market for rare pennies has evolved, with online auctions, coin shows, and specialized dealers making it easier than ever to find, buy, and sell valuable coins. Today, a coin enthusiast can explore thousands of listings, compare prices, and learn about the unique characteristics that make each coin special. In conclusion, rare Lincoln pennies, including unique 2004 variations, are more than just currency, they are collectible treasures that hold historical significance, investment potential, and aesthetic appeal. Whether you stumble upon a rare error in your change, inherit a collection, or purchase coins from a trusted dealer, the thrill of owning a piece of American history is unmatched. Keep an eye out for coins with unique markings, unusual minting characteristics, or limited production errors, as these are often the ones that bring the highest value and fascination to collectors. Stay curious, research carefully, and cherish the story behind each coin, because every rare Lincoln penny tells a tale of history, craftsmanship, and enduring appeal. Thank you for joining Coins today, and remember, each penny you discover could hold a secret worth far more than its face value.